which brush, and then I'll switch to a filbert for the bigger leaves on the tree. I think this brush just did not get cleaned out. Okay, so there's our little trees that's in the background. You can take your liner brush. If you got your little trees too dark, take your liner brush, put on a lighter gray, or sometimes I'll just use that blue. That's my background colors. And you can go in here and lighten up those trees if you got them too dark. Get them back down to more of a gray color. You can also highlight those little ones back here with a little yellow and white. Don't use just white. This is not a snow scene. Okay? But you could highlight a few of them. When they get really far away, I don't usually do this because you're not going to see it. So, but on this one, I will put a little bit in there. So if you get them too dark, go back over them and lighten up the trunks of the trees. And as they come closer, you could put some highlights on them with yellow and white. All right. One more big tree, and then we'll stop on this, and I'll help you with this side. But I want you to try and do some of these on your own and see what you come up with. Okay, so you can use a flat brush. You could use a large size liner as you come down. Don't forget, you can wiggle. Nobody says that this is a perfect tree that some woodsman would like to cut down and use. So I'm using burnt umber black. I didn't overmix my colors. I just picked them up. Let's just pull this one on out off the canvas and make him a little bit bigger since he's close to us. Now, if you don't want to use that brush, the next brush that you would use would maybe an 8 or a 10 flat. That works real well, if I can find one. I got myself new brushes the other day. It's wonderful to have a new brush. These are from, they're called Original Gold, and I get them from Huffcraft. And they're not too terribly expensive, but they do a great job. They remind me of Low Cornell. That's what they do. Okay, so let's get this tree in here. Be careful when you widen the tree trunk. So many times when I see what some students do that haven't painted for a while, they make the tree trunk so big down at the bottom they look like cypress trees. Well, we're not in the area where cypress trees can grow, so that's not really a good thing for us. Okay, then you can take this same brush and pull some branches out. Remember, they're thicker where they come into the tree, to the trunk, and they get smaller. They can cross over because you have branches that are coming out from the front as well as the sides. Okay. Let them just pull off like that. Where one joins here, there could be another little branch come out. It's a fairly large tree, so we can have some branches that are coming way out in the painting. We're going to do a great big one over here with roots and the whole thing. Okay, so you can use this little brush. It's a bad day today. I can't hardly hold the brush, so it's not. Some days are good, and then some days are what I call base coat days. And those are the days when my hands won't let me hold the brush well. And so I just base coat a whole lot of little projects, and use it that way. Okay, I'm going to turn them upside down. Again, if you want to pull off, try both ways and see which works best for you. Okay? Sometimes this is just easier. Now, when you get a certain amount on here, like that, you can switch, or you can do them all with your liner brush, but sometimes it's helpful just to learn to do with more than one brush. Okay. Don't forget they can cross over. When you look at a tree, they don't all branches are not nice and neat. They cross over each other. Something like that. They can wiggle. Zooming this in makes those branches look huge, but they really aren't. Now, since we don't know where this tree is, how tall this tree is really, we can bring branches right off the sky up here and into the painting too. Lift as you pull away so that your twigs and so forth are thin. And that's probably good enough for right now. We can change that after we put leaves on it. Okay, I like to bring one off of the trunk and let it come down here like it was in the front. Okay, and hanging down towards the water there. So you can do, and that, pushing that in front of these trees back here helps to push those trees farther into the background. So this is what I want you to do and be ready for the next step. You're going to do your grass. You have out yellow, white, blue, plantation pine, evergreen, ultramarine, ultra blue deep. You're going to put grass in with your fan brush, and little trees back here that are soft in color, one big tree, and then when we come over here, we're going to put in more trees, and we'll probably put some more in front of these also. But before we do that, I will probably show you how to put mist in back here so that it pushes those trees even farther back. Okay, so that's it for today. This is video 4, and we will be coming out with video 5 right away. Thank you. Have a good day.